Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk, pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with a in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you, I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like that.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here we go. On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Another try with Moss. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
What a start here defensively. The offense comes out trying to establish a little ground game, and this defense looks like they knew what those first two calls were going to be all along. Taking them back for a loss and sets up a third and long.
After losses on the last two run plays, they face third down and 14. Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Trying to tiptoe around the defenders there. He'll wind up with a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go right back to Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Downs goes in motion. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Indianapolis. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This is caught 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. To the goal line and in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, that's Renfro. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And third down coming up. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Richardson. The man downfield, it's Pittman. And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Taylor. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Richardson operating from the pistol. That's to the left side and taken in by Down. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On second down, that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Bengals are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Burrow here on second down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
On the ground, it's Brown. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now, pause here. Injured player, it's Jamar Chase, who's in some discomfort. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's second and 9. Burrow now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to throw. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! First and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first down, it's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing, Richardson. He runs with it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Bengals 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Whoa! And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run here with Brown. A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down. incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They go play action for Burrow. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Richardson. That is intercepted. And the Bengals will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now, faking the give. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Now, some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. To throw is Burrow. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run here with Hill. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Gay's kick is good. And the Colts go out to a 10-3 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Bengals 3.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second down throw for Richardson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And that one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Colts will extend their third quarter lead. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. This is Turner. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Zach Moss, touchdown Cincinnati. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On play action, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Throw over the middle.
Boy.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Richardson, and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Renfro brought in motion. A carry here for Brown. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Here's Brown. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Second down. Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of... in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here we go. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll run. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The motion man here is Mitchell. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. on second down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. On the handoff, this is Moss. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's a handoff to Moss. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here we go. Now Brown. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll go with Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. To throw is Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
I gotta be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here is 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw, Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long.